Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. It's a Saturday morning. It's in the fall. Hey, that's ice out there. Nice. It's cool in here. Doors open. Got my sweater on. We're doing a move out. Renters didn't take care of the carpet. What a surprise. 4 bedrooms. I've done 2 already. Got 2 downstairs to go, and here I am on the sun deck, I guess, although it's enclosed, which is nice. But anyway, I guess the doggies were being kept out here. A couple little dogs apparently were in the house, and pretty much all of these are urine stains. So we pre-vacuumed the carpet. The stains have been pre-treated with a what I actually have found really works very well is I'm using a Haitian cotton cleaning solution because it has sodium bisulfite in it, and I find that is very effective at breaking down the urine. But I'm also going to be using ClO2 in solution, which will break down and neutralize the urine at the molecular level, and I'm finding that this is working fantastic for that. It also removes the odor without adding a smell, although there was no obvious odor. The homeowner was saying, but anyway, he doesn't live here, so the ClO2 will break down the urine at the molecular level and remove odor. And in areas where there is obviously a stain, I'll be applying a little bit heavier ClO2 in there, which is in the solution. We used to be primarily using ozone, which is a form of oxygen. ClO2 is also a form of oxygen, just in a different chemical formula. It's actually 2 oxygen molecules combined with a chlorine molecule. No, it's not a bleach. Completely different. And it works extremely well. We've been really starting to use this over the last few months. I first heard about it about 3 years ago. Began working with the product then, but anyway, it really is turning out to be a phenomenal tool. So here we are. I'm about to take over this urine stain, and all these stains up here. So let's see what happens. Stain is gone. I'll go over this couple right here. I'm actually feeding down a little bit more solution than normal. I want to penetrate down to the back so that the ClO2 will do its duty. It's gone, just like that, and it won't come back, because what happens is the ClO2, it's actually an oxidizer, and it will break down the urine to its molecular base elements like carbons and water, and that's how it works. Right at the doorway. Let's just go along there. I think I'll have to open that door to get right to the edge, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Stain disappearing right before your eyes. How about that, eh? Okay, that's actually probably the most obvious stain in the room here. So let's go forward onto that one. There it is. Go over it, apply a little bit more, go slow. And this is, of course, just the initial pass. This is the scrubbing, although most of the visible change will happen in this step. It's not the final step. I will be going over everything with a cotton pad in a minute. I can still see that stain there just a little bit, but of course the CO2 doesn't necessarily work immediately. It actually has a it often does, but not always. It actually takes a few hours to have full effect. Again, a couple of spots right there. And again, they're gone. Carpet's actually got a pretty significant wear right over to that doorway. The texture of the pile is almost gone there. But it's going to look good. Okay, we'll go work our way back this way. So I can just see a little bit of coloration there still. So I'm going to work it in a little bit more. I'm actually feeling the machine just a little bit to get the fiber pad really working at the yarn. I can change directions just like that. Concentrate the direction of the cleaning and watching the yarn carefully. Almost totally gone now. I will finish that off with a little bit of peroxide. Now, need to get that under the edge of the door there. There, it's getting right to the edge now. Looking good. We'll touch up that corner over there in a sec. Use my little hand tool, little hand brush to get in that right along there. I'll carry that with me. Out of there. Okay. Actually, my earbud fell out. Actually, I can just barely see this stain here now, so it'll disappear in just a few minutes, I think. Come along here. So all these stains, you can see something a little bit there. That must have, they told me that there was poop all over the place in here too. So some of these are actually feces stains. There's poop everywhere, they said. Well, that's why the brownish appearance is there. And so it's nice to know that the ClO2 will not just deal with the odor, but actually it kills all the bacteria and germs it contacts too. So I think that's looking pretty fantastic. Now I'm going to put the cotton pad on. Sitting right here. So I'm flipping it. That was from the 2 bedrooms. And we'll use the clean side for this. And hey Steve, I'll get you to go and get us another Iron Man, okay?
What's that?
Can you get us another Iron Man?
Okay.
So we'll probably use another pad for downstairs. That's what I was just letting Steve know. He's just finished all the pre-vacuuming. This carpet's going to look fantastic. And it will stay clean. The stains won't reappear. The soil will not wick back up to the surface because we pulled it out. We haven't driven anything into the backing. Just work my way over toward the door. I think I see a staple. I wonder where it went. Was there a second ago? We're going to use it downstairs. So this mark right here is still slightly visible, but that's feces. That was the most obvious brownish.
Is that ready to perimeter?
Huh?
Ready to go?
Yeah, you're ready to go. Feces, of course, it can be very difficult to remove, and because there's actually, particularly if it's diarrhea, there's blood in it. So that's why we get that brownish iron oxide coloration, because that's what's in blood that gives it its red color. So anyway, usually a little bit of peroxide on there, and that'll get rid of that. Takes a little bit to have full effect, but it usually will work. Just to remove that last remnant of color. You can just barely see that mark now. Work ourselves back across. I could usually do this a little faster than I am, but I'm having a kind of a lighter day today. This is actually the biggest job of the day, so I'm not there's no urgency here. It's supposed to be my day off, and it's not, so we're having an easier day. We're working Monday, so we're having a 6-day week next week, which is going to be a big job in the morning, but I think it'll only take us about 3 hours or so. And I think that's all we'll do on Monday. We don't want to kill ourselves. This is really looking good, actually. Just work my way over to the kitchen entrance, and that's where I'll stop. And that'll be that. Another successful urine stain removal on my carpet. I did one yesterday. Did the same thing. Having great success. Anyway, there we go.